Relics activated. Relics activated. Relics activated. Timestamp and ruins have always been good partners. From Land's dialogue, knowing that the timestamp can resonate with the installation of the ruins. Thus starting. Did the timestamp resonate with this device? This is also how we can calm the distortion of time and space. The reason for establishing Celestial Gate to communicate with Vera and Domain 9. Nowadays, the timestamp of Nanine also resonates with the relic devices. So what exactly is this place? After Aquaville Pancake, Nanine, the first villain in Domain 9, also made a grand debut. In previous versions of PV, Xiaofeng interpreted the first 4 sentences of the explosive poem. Ling Qin Nan, Xiao Yuin Ju. September Frost Shadow crossing the Shan Abyss. Throw a solitary bet to Ugwan. Drinking 1,000 gold breweries with no friends. This time, the character PV. Obviously, it is a follow-up to version PV. So there are the last 2 lines of the poem. Art is hard to seek old grudges. The dancing of fallen flowers in prison has been ruined. Okay, let's start over now. PV initially provided us with a detailed presentation. A jade egg full of special darkness energy. There are also cable-like objects with connecting devices around them. From the perspective of the overall environment, this is a closed place. The architectural style is also very similar to ancient ruins. But there are unidentified creatures wandering in the room. Nanine and her party were blocked in the room. Even Lord Master Luo, who has old problems, joined in the battle. Enlarged image. We can see that his weapon is really a cane. He can use a cane to knock darkness to death. The Lord of Zhengong is really terrible. But I'm even more curious about what the red light curtain wall behind the unknown creature is. In order to facilitate the children's understanding of the plot here, Xiao Feng roughly drew an indoor floor plan. Now Lord Master Luo is standing here. The direction he is facing is the only exit. That is, the red curtain wall. This can be seen from version PV. You can see a passage connecting to the room of Jade Egg in the PV. Zoom in and you'll find the Jade Egg in the middle of the room. And the cables above. The entrance corresponds to the exit here. But now the exit is covered with a pink shield. There are 2 speculations about the formation of the shield at present. The first is the boundary set by Nanine and others. It's darkness outside. They had to create a border to defend darkness. But the unknown creatures in the room are clearly not obstructed by the barrier. Because of their appearance, causing widespread death of personnel. But this speculation is not reliable. In the forward-looking live broadcast, Mumu and Gigi once mentioned that darkness hated this place. Darkness is unlikely to chase into the ruins. So there's a second guess. The pink barrier here is indeed a barrier. But it's the security system that comes with the ruins. These unidentified creatures are precisely the protective measures taken here. Nanine and others are stepping across Amin Pass. On the way to the ruins of Shujuan County. Was attacked by darkness. Escaped all the way to the ruins. Wait for them to enter the ruins. Suddenly, they found that darkness stopped chasing. So they started exploring the ruins. And discovered the existence of the Jade Egg Room. But it also accidentally triggered the security device. The exit is blocked by a barrier. Unknown creatures began to wake up and attack Nanine and her entourage. Why is there such speculation? Let's take a look here. Let's continue to look down. Finally defeated the unknown creature. Just 2 survivors. Nanine and Master Luo. But the barrier at the exit has not been lifted. They are still trapped inside. Nanine helped Lord Master Luo to find a place to rest. Pay attention to the pyramid objects here. What will be taken later? It can be clearly seen from the following side view. Master Luo, Nanine, the location of pyramids and jade eggs. But this composition is incorrect. If only Nanine helped Lord Master Luo to rest beside the pyramid. They are walking inward from the exit. So their relative position should be like this. But now Master Luo is on the other side of the pyramid. Any irregularity can be the mystery. The reason for the mystery here is because PV omitted the key content. Lord Master Luo didn't go to have a rest directly. He went to see the jade eggs with Nanine first. After reading the instructions for using jade egg, only then did Nanine help him to rest beside the pyramid. So the position of the composition is right. After starting to rest, Lord Master Luo began to entrust his will to Nanine. From the mouth of Lord Master Luo, we learned that the situation of Domain 9 was worse than what we see now. Like an egg covering a nest. This is a bit interesting. Explain the period when Nanine became black. The harm of darkness has not expanded. It's actually a lot smaller. Do extraordinary things during extraordinary times. Lord Master Luo came up with a very bold idea. He wants Nanine to absorb the energy in the jade eggs. The energy in that jade egg may be the only variable. From this sentence and their performance, we can see that both Nanine and Master Luo have known the origin of jade eggs. This also proves that before Xiaofeng, the interpretation of the pyramid is correct. Before proposing an idea, both of them have already understood the origin of the jade egg. Nanine refused. She has already read the user manual. Knowing what integration means, Lord Master Luo began to use the secret skills of the decent leader. Persuade mouth cannon. Life and death wither in glory, there is a destiny. Life and death wither in glory, there is always fate. Master Luo's statement in Domain 9's leading PV. Nanine said the same words. Rotten wood gives birth to flowers, decayed grass gives birth to fireflies, death Life and disillusionment, cause and effect are clear, coming like a barren canopy, going like morning dew, forests are orderly, and everything returns to the underworld. Cultural people speak differently. It is suggested to open a tutorial class for Lu Hua to learn. Then he gave the mask to Nanine. I think Master Luo has neither disfigurement nor eye disease. What is he wearing a mask for? Is it possible that masks are inheritance tokens? MS, why you lost the school battle for no reason. Nanine, who inherited the teacher's will, began to move towards the jade egg and call out her own timestamp. Notice that the timestamp at this time is still clearly engraved with the 12 earthly branches. But by the time we were in Joltville, it had already turned all black. Is this also the influence of obscuration? With the emergence of timestamp, the relic installations began to resonate. You can clearly see that the light is on. Darkness power inside the jade egg gushes out. Spread around. Quickly infiltrated into the unknown organism that had fallen to the ground. Pay attention to the eyes of this unknown creature. It's red before the power appears. The power behind it turns purple. Why does Xiaofeng always call it an unknown creature instead of darkness? You can clearly see its structure from this picture. Limbs are more like mechanical creatures than dark bodies. That's why Xiaofeng thinks they're security devices, rather than the darkness that comes from the pursuit. But they also have something to do with darkness. Pay attention to the following screen. It can be found that these egg-shaped objects around are not dead objects, but it's really active. Unknown organisms are likely to hatch out of this. As the energy inside the jade egg ravages, more and more unknown creatures are recovering in the surrounding area. But they have stopped attacking Nanine, but guarding the conversion of Nanine. Nanine, who was transformed, remembered his teacher, Lord Master Luo, Master Miss Yu, and her best friend Ling Han. She couldn't help tearing. This corresponds to the difficulty of seeking old grudges from the artistic heart. Cho here refers to the death of Lord Master Luo. It is also the enemy between Domain 9 and darkness. Nanine always hates darkness, but she had to accept this force. Otherwise, she wouldn't even be able to leave this room. Finally, when she finished her transformation and passed the level, all tentacled creatures bow down and pay homage. But Lord Master Luo, who leans against the pyramid, disappeared. Should the official explain it? Nanine took off the mask on the ground. At this moment, the following sound rang out. Is Lord Master Luo still alive? This PV article is easy to confuse people. So let's start with the function of the ruins. All the ruins that currently appear in Tower of Fantasy, they were all built by ancient civilizations. This is also the case here. There are two types of known ancient civilization relics. One type is display and recording, adjusting the coexistence of multiple abilities in time and space. The representative example is the ruins of Breezy Isle. It also changed the distortion of time and space through it. Only then did we arrive at Domain 9. Another type is the sealing function. Black Jade ruins in Sizhou and Domain 9 are all for this purpose. Senior Darkness is imprisoned inside. What is the function of the Shijuan County ruins here? Although there is no detention of Senior Darkness, there is an astonishing special energy present. Is it the power of the Hive Mother that is sealed here? But if that's the case, this is where Darkness first attacked. But according to previous live broadcast, Darkness doesn't like here. Ling Han's observation in Longjian Pavilion. Darkness activity of Shijuan ruins is low. These all indicate that Darkness doesn't like this place. At the same time, this is the truth that Nanine and others went to the ruins to explore. The result is the existence of jade eggs. So Xiaofeng has a bold guess. This is the laboratory used by ancient civilization to study darkness. Since the ancient civilization can seal darkness, why not study them? For example, Villa. Yu Lin proposed to study Christomax. They hope to master the power of the field one day. Besides ambitious individuals like him, there are also a researcher who pursues to know oneself and the enemy, and is invincible in 100 battles. The representative figure is Dr. Libria, the leader of the Listener Program. Nanine and Yen Yao of Department of Yuheng in Domain 9. There are so many people who want to study the existence of darkness, the ancient civilization that can compete with it. The research progress will be even higher than that of humans. Why did Master Luo and Nanine both firmly believe that jade eggs are hope? Because it is precisely the legacy of ancient civilization. Experimental results. It is precisely because we know that this is the power left by ancient civilization. Nanine dares to absorb it. It is precisely with this speculation that only Xiaofeng believes that unknown creatures are security measures for relics. It is also the product of ancient civilization's research on darkness. Nanine, after absorbing power, has she been controlled by the Hive Mother? The answer is no. The Hive Mother has not affected Nanine. Nanine can also control some darkness in reverse. This is already clearly stated in the branch plot. Nanine is not controlled. Why didn't she choose to reveal the truth? The ability to control darkness is a great help to mankind. Speaking of this, we have to mention DR. It also has the power to manipulate darkness. The results have not yet appeared. It can be seen that the ability to manipulate darkness cannot control the overall situation. Nanine is to completely solve the disaster of darkness. So she chose another path. Fight directly with the Hive Mother. At the end of PV, Nanine is looking in the direction of Aquaville. If nothing unexpected happens, that's where Hive Mother is located. This ring just happened to appear in Ming Jing's PV. It's not too far-fetched to say it's in Aquaville. But recently it was revealed that Aquaville is a space capsule. Let's be a little suspicious, right? Let's just say a few more words, Xiaofeng. Is there a possibility? Where are the spaceship cabins in Aquaville at the same time? Aquaville is the first landing place of Domain 9 people. Now, although the spacecraft has been exposed. But that doesn't mean Aquaville is gone. So are you ready to continue being a bean eater? Based on the current exposure content, Aquaville will be the previous version of the anniversary celebration. And the spacecraft will become a highlight of the anniversary celebration. Estimate from concept map. This will be an update no less than Ina's. Not only the size supermodel of the map. Even exploration methods and gameplay can become supermodels. No wonder the authorities have been hiding it for so long. One space capsule is enough to continue until version 4.0 is launched. So Aquaville and the capsule. Both can be achieved simultaneously. Xiaofeng jokingly said during the live broadcast of the Foresight. Could it be that the last thing we need to do is to kill the Hive Mother with the interstellar railgun? Now it seems that there is indeed a possibility. From the current actions of Nanine, the strength of advanced darkness has far exceeded imagination. Even with the special strength of Nanine, it's very difficult to deal with. Now Domain 9's only card is the new Tower of Fantasy. But ultimately, power is only power. There is still a lack of weapons to release power. Make an end in Aquaville. Perhaps it would be the best choice. Is Nanine really white? Let's see what Nanine has done on the stage. In Ignisville, she attacked Black Jade Ruins. The first time was in the lead PV. The second time was at the beginning of Domain 9. In Joltville, she still attacks Black Jade Ruins. The first is the thunderstorm mentioned by Mimi. The second time is for us to go together to fight against Lai Ming. In Marshville, she still attacked Black Jade Ruins. The result was to beat Quesavita half to death before we did. Later, she took the trophy Christamax. The only appearance that was not for the purpose of a relic. It's the meeting Ling Han at Cold Spring Pavilion. The corresponding here is: a new grudge rises before the melody is finished. The whole poem consists of 8 sentences. The current content already corresponds to 7 sentences. The last sentence may be the ending of the Marshville chapter. Cause and effect coexist, and the butterfly eventually departs. All the causes are the energy of the jade egg. It can also be seen from the bossization of PV. Nanine may have been unable to suppress this force. The power of darkness is the power of darkness. We just don't know what the outcome will be for her. About spacecraft cabins and 4.0 content, Xiaofeng would like to have a separate episode to discuss. Stay tuned. That's all for this issue. Follow Xiaofeng, taking you to experience a different fantasy.